Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mr. Teacups and welcome back to the SimCity and welcome back to Training Point. So we're back in my playthrough where we're trying to achieve the perfect city in the SimCity, and since the last episode I've done a bit of work and I've currently come across a lot of problems and we're going to go over them. And I think I've gained around about 20,000 population since the last episode. I'm not too sure. I think I was on about 130. I'm on like 157 now, so that's pretty beast. But the problem with 157 population right now is the traffic is really starting to build up in the city. I mean, it's deadly. Like, if we have a look at the roads at the moment, most of the time they are green and orange. I'm not gonna lie, I think I have found my perfect formula for the road layout at the moment. You know, there's always try and error in the future, but I've been really liking this layout at the moment. I love the circle in the middle. It really does distribute the main area of traffic down there. It does go red now and then when there's a lot of people flying through there at the same time, but it doesn't really go red that often. Up here as well, I've seen a huge decrease in traffic levels as well. Like this bar up here used to go very, very red, but now it's staying more orange and green. But, you know, the traffic levels in this game are very, very hard to maintain. And because the AI is so bad, it's pretty difficult to make the perfect layout. But I think it's doing pretty well. But because there's more cars on the road at the moment, there is more of a need for, how do I put it, mass transit. Like, if you have a look at my mass transit at the moment, my street cars are currently getting 1,000 people per day, which is pretty bad. I did upgrade my street cars so there's 3 more, but they aren't doing pretty well. So I don't know if that's kind of a waste of money. I might get rid of it. Like, 1,000 people is really no noticeable difference on the roads. My train's getting rid of 3,800 people per day, which is a lot better when you think about it. And my boats are getting 6,363 people per day, which is actually quite nice. Let's have a look at the moment. I did put in a tourist dock, so we do have some tourists coming into the city now, which is pretty cool, and that does help my commercial business. And I got to excuse the PC in the background. I have said this before, but it's summer in England right now. We're having a heat wave. I know, a fucking heat wave. It's like 1 o'clock at night or 12 o'clock at night right now, but it's like 30 degrees, so yeah, my computer's going overdrive to stay cool. One thing that's kind of annoyed me is that the crime rate has hugely gone up. Like, about an hour ago while I was playing, I was getting like 20 crimes per day. I really didn't understand it. Like, I had level 3 land value everywhere, you know, I had level 3 commercial land value as well, but there was still a huge amount of crime, and I was just like, what? Why is there so much crime? So I've had to literally put in a lot of police cars. Like, I've got a police precinct down here, which has 22 cars. I still have my police stations over there and on the other side, and what I did as well is I went over to Rack City and Norwich Hills, and I volunteered all the police cars to come back over here. So I've got something like, I think, over 50 cars working the street every day, and I still get 3 crimes per day, so I'm kind of annoyed by that, and I really want to sort out this crime level, but it's been pretty difficult. The health level has been on and off. It's been decent and bad. Like, it goes up and goes down regularly. I'm currently at 2 deaths per day. Still kind of annoying when they do complain about them, like there being too many deaths per day and they leave their buildings, but there's nothing you can really do about that. There's not many germs floating around. There's no ground pollution building up. The actual garbage dump is getting to everyone. As you can see, I have actually moved the garbage dump. It was here where the city hall was, but I moved it because the actual turbines, whatever you want to call them, which burn the incinerator, that's it, what incinerates the garbage, was creating air pollution over these houses over here. So they were bitching about that, so I got rid of that, moved it over here, and they're currently getting to everyone, which is kind of cool. Let's have a look at the level at the moment. Oh, wait, we're only getting around about half. I think that's only because the day has just begun. That will get everyone soon. Let's have a look here at the moment. It's not too shabby. They will eventually get to everyone. I don't think there's any ground pollution. No, there's not. That's actually a first for me, because usually my cities are pretty fucking disgusting. And that building, oh, it's abandoned. What the fuck? Why is it abandoned? Why are you abandoned? For sale. Okay, that's, I don't know, why can't I just wait for it to sell? You know, that's kind of annoying. Why abandon it? But other than that, it's been going pretty well. I did upgrade my power plant because I needed some more power to the city because of the huge influx of people. The water situation is getting pretty tight. I put in a water pumping station down here, but it's starting to run dry, so I might have to invest in some more water soon. Sewage situation's there, it's looking alright. Leave it at that. Fire situation, we're losing 1 building per day. I do have a large fire station now, which is pretty fucking crap. It's not really worth the investment, I'm not gonna lie. I do have my 2 other fire stations. They do cover the city pretty well. What's the crime situation looking like? There are just so many criminals per day. Like, let's have a look at the crime map. As you can see, we have a huge police presence in this area. Look at that map coverage. But somehow there's just so many criminals everywhere. I just don't understand. Like, if we have a look at that building right there, there's 12 fucking criminals and the police station's right next to it. Jesus Christ. Talk about keeping your enemies closer than your friends. Fuck me. But to be honest, I don't understand why the crime level is so high when I've got that much of a police presence. It's just pretty retarded. There's not much I could do. I'm not wasting money on upgrading my police precinct anymore. It's just going to be an absolute waste. My education is... Ooh, my education is going pretty well. I did put in a new high school, which was down... Where is it? Let me close the map for a second. Where did I put my new high school? High school, where art thou? I did put you somewhere. Where did I fucking put it? High school? High school. Oh, there you are. There you are, high school. I can't believe I lost you. I put a new high school in to try and educate the people, and it seems to be doing well so far, but it hasn't affected the crime level, which is kind of annoying, but probably it will take some time. Alright, but apart from that, I haven't really done much else to the city. I've been watching it grow and just improving the services and that. But the only other thing I've been trying to monitor is the actual approval rating of myself as a mayor. I'm currently at 89% approval rating, which is pretty fucking bitchin'. It's one of the highest I've ever had. The problems at the moment, people keep dying when there's only 2 people dying per day. They're angry that there's not enough education for the kids. They might as well just suck it, and too many injuries, but... we're currently at 89%, which is pretty cool. I want to try and go for at least 90% approval rating. Hell, if I can, I'd like to go for 95%. I don't think I've ever had an approval rating over 90% in this game, so that'll be pretty fucking cool. But yeah, that's what we're going to try and aim for. I would like to improve the education situation in this city. I might put in another high school that could really benefit. Like, if I bought a high school over this side, it might stop those people from bitching. But one thing I want to note as well, like, how long has it been since I've built that space center? How long? 2 weeks? I know I don't put these episodes out regularly. I'm going to try and put them out regularly now, but I've just been really busy. I'm going to try and get into a regular schedule for my videos, but I built that space center around about 2 weeks ago, and it still hasn't fucking processed on the server. I mean, what the fuck, EA? You know, I know I complain a lot about the DRM, but look what it's done. If this was a single player game, that would be there, and that's really pissed me off that it's been 2 weeks and that still hasn't gone into my server. That is fucking ridiculous. And also as well, from Norwich Hills, I sent 10 million over to Trinity Point, and it still hasn't arrived yet, and I sent that 2 days ago. So yeah, we got a lot of waiting to do. But what can we do right now? If we have a look at the education right now, we're getting half the students per day, which is a good level. I'm not gonna lie, that's a really good level. But we need to get that up to at least maybe 5,000 and hopefully stop those soccer moms from bitching. What's wrong with the sewage at the moment? I think I did max out my treatment plant. Did I or didn't I? Oh, I haven't. Okay, I'll put that on there. Sweet. I don't want them complaining about the sewer levels, otherwise they will go, like, my approval rating will go down. We do need to sort out some of the water situations at the moment because we are in deficit. I guess I could put down another water tower for now. I do need to invest it. Well, actually, could we just buy some water from people? We're going to buy 10 gallons, why not, from Norwich Hills. That will do nicely. Hopefully that will come over. Sweet. I could do with putting... Well, I need to move the nuclear plant. That's what I really need to do. I need to move the nuclear plant and put in a water pumping station around about there. Because if I did that, I could get infinite water to this city, and that would do pretty well. Because that, like, down here in this area where the water pumping station is, that's actually drained the water pretty fucking quickly. So that's a bad sign, and I don't really want to, you know, put, like, pumping stations all over the city and just let them run dry. I want to try and get infinite water over there. Let's see if people are complaining. People are protesting too much crime. Oh, for fuck's sake, I've got like a bajillion cars on the road. Jesus Christ. Go to Compton. There's none. Simple as that. What am I, like, as I said before, my police presence is everywhere. My map coverage is everywhere, and I just don't understand why people are turning to the life of crime. I've also got a very great level of education among the city. I just don't understand why everyone's turning to crime. Should we upgrade my police precinct? Why not? We're going to put some more cars down. There you go. We're going to max it out. How many cars do we have now? We have 28 police cars. Okay, if that doesn't get the job done, fuck these people. They're fucking pussies. Wow, I'm being so horrible to these guys, but they need to learn to fend for themselves. I would like to improve the mass transit situation in this city. I'm tempted to get rid of the street depot. It's really not that effective for me. I'm tempted to put in a bus terminal and try and experiment with buses. We're going to do that. We're going to put in a bus terminal and experiment with that to see if it'll make any difference. Like if I get some more people going by bus every day rather than streetcars. So we're going to get rid of the streetcar stops because that's going to cost me even more. That's going to cost me money that I'll be wasting. So we'll get rid of that. I'll fast forward me deleting them. Alright, I think I've deleted all those. Now we need to put in some bus stops so we can get to people. We're going to put in some more bus garages like so. We don't want to waste our money at the moment because we're not going to be getting many coin per hour. So we're going to put down a few bus stops around here. I don't know if the school bus stops are about the same. I think they are actually. Okay, so that's kind of cool. We're going to put those around anyway, just in case. Hopefully the buses will get to more people. Let's have a look at our high school right now. I think I might upgrade it and put in some more cars, like some more buses to get some more students into the place, like so. We're not going to upgrade it right now. We don't need any more classrooms because we're not currently filling that out. I want to try and get that filled out so hopefully people will stop bitching about they can't get any education. How else are we looking right now? See, at the moment I'm currently at 10% tax. This is the thing, if I get that 10 million in, I'll be able to put the taxes down to around about like 5%. If I went down to 5%, I'd easily get a 90 plus approval rating. No one can, like, this is the thing. If they still bitch when they have 5% taxes, fuck them, get out of my city. Simple as that. I did pay off all my bonds. I did actually rack up a lot of debt at one point. I was actually in so much debt at one point, I had to just basically bond my way out of it. Somehow I made my money back. I don't know how, but I don't know. I might need to improve the layout in the city at the moment because, well, not proof of the layout. It's because I've left my squares a little bit too big. And, like, there's a lot of houses in here that can't increase their density, and I don't know, maybe if I like remodeled the city I might be able to get in a few more skyscrapers, I don't know, or I could put some more parks in and increase the land value all over the place. I can't put any parks in at the moment because, well, we will go into deficit and I don't want that. How's the uni doing? See, the uni does pretty well per day. We could actually start a research project. There's nothing I really want to research. There's nothing that really would help me at the moment. Maybe the neutron reactors for the power plant. We could go for the surgical center. That is an idea, but is it worth it though? Usually it's not. The detective wing usually not really worth it as well. It doesn't make much of a difference. So we're not going to purchase any of that. I think everything's going smoothly at the moment. My health, 0 deaths per day. See, here's the thing, that will go up to probably about 2 deaths per day tomorrow, and it will go back down. Let's see if anyone's complaining about deaths around the city. Why has their land value gone down? That's probably because I put that water pumping station down there. Oh well, what you gonna fucking do? Deal with it, bitch. We're doing well. We're doing well. Okay, bitches are starting to recognize my amazing works. Nice. Oh no, we got injury here. Then go to the clinic then. I don't understand how these people constantly get injured. Are they freaking from the Stone Age or something? Are they retarded? People are dying all around us. Well, there's 0 deaths per day, so you're lying, sir. That's lies. I don't like liars in my city. Get out. What about the crime level? 1 crime per day. Alright, we're tackling that well. The crime has gone down because that was 90 crimes yesterday. It's currently gone down to 64, which is good, but this is the thing I don't like. We've got so many police cars on the road, and yet we're only making 31 arrests per day. What is up with that? We've got like something like 30 to 40 police cars on the road, and we're only making 32 arrests per day. What the fuck is that? And why do they travel in a conga line? Like, seriously? Why do they just bum each other? They should go out in separate cars. And I still don't understand why they haven't, you know, arrested those 12 criminals there, even though we have a huge police presence there. I seriously don't understand that. I'm tempted to just delete that building. Like, what would happen if I deleted that building? We need work now. Like, this is the thing as well. I have come into some trouble with my work situation. Like, there is like a huge demand for residential at the moment. There's no demand for commercial. Like, there's not many people unemployed, but they still beg for jobs and that. And I thought I had a perfect balance between commercial and residential, but some people just never get the jobs, and you're just gonna have to face it. Like, the AI isn't perfect in this game. Like, they won't always find jobs, and I think my actual balance between like residential and commercial is pretty decent. Now let's have a look at the population right now. Let's go into detail. There are quite a few people commuting in. That's probably the people from the boats, like tourists commuting in. But let's have a look. There's 9 homeless, so that's not too shabby. It's not fucking Detroit. But let's have a look at my jobs. Let's have a look at my job situations. Working. Alright, everyone's working in the city, which is good. There is unfulfilled jobs. There are unfulfilled jobs, especially in the low class category. In the higher class, there's a few. Like, it's the thing, I think there's a perfect balance for the jobs there. And some people are just too lazy to go to work. And it's just the game's AI just fucking me over there. There's nothing I can do about that. But I want to have a look again. Has my bars changed? Of course, it's not going to change. Today hasn't changed. That hasn't gone up yet. Hopefully, that'll go up soon with more buses getting to people. What about my buses? Yes, we've actually got 1,000 people per day getting buses. That's near enough. I think that's actually the same amount as my I think that's close to the same amount as my streetcar, so that's been pretty effective. Let's upgrade that as well so we can get to some more people, like so. We don't want to waste too much cash. Hopefully I'll get a lot more people off the road. Let's have a look at the road layout. Okay, it's doing decent. It's doing definitely decent. We're getting some backlog around the back roads down here, probably because there's a lot of commercial around this area. What's my approval rate is still 89, which is pretty fucking decent, but okay, I'll tell you what, I've gone over everything I've done off camera. I'm sorry I haven't done much building this episode, but there's not much I can do at the moment. It's really just like improving my services and that, and really just, it's just all watching and monitoring my city and just making minor changes here and there. There's not much I can do at the moment, so hopefully next episode I will have a pretty beast approval rate. And honestly, I'm hoping to have the perfect city by next episode. I'm not going to guarantee it, but I would like to have the perfect city for next episode, and that will be absolutely bitching. But I know I don't get many people commenting on these videos. I want to know your opinion on my layout at the moment. Is there anything I can improve? Because it's only my opinion at the moment. I think it's pretty perfect at the moment. There could be some changes here and there, but I'm probably just too blind to see. You know, give me your opinion. Do you think it could be improved or anything like that? And what should I do to the city at the moment to really get me to that 90+ approval rate? And so yeah, there's some food for thought. I hope you comment down below. If I get any comments at all, I probably won't. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave the episode off here. I've been Mr. Teacup, so if you rate, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time.